Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm taking up some leftover supplies, some leftover ribbon, and I'll be using some items I've never used before, and I'll be making some of these Christmas decorations that you can pop into your Christmas tree, like Christmas Pics, or you can even attach them to a wreath. So I started with the ribbon and I got a couple of leftover decorations, a couple of bells, a couple of hearts, and I also bought a couple of items as well, which I'll talk about later. So yeah, this ribbon was pre-cut. I'd used it on a project previously and it was what was left over. So these cuts were 10 inches long and they were dovetailed, hence why I did what I did with them. So I folded them in half and I just crinkled them in the middle to form a V like you would if you was making a wreath, or you could add these to your tree. And then I wired them with some floral wire that I'd got from Temu. I'd got 2 packs. I got one from the range, which are the smaller ones and they're a lot thicker, and then I got these ones from Temu. I think they were $1.99. They might have been a little bit cheaper, but they were very thin. In hindsight, I should have doubled them up really, but you know, we learn these lessons as we're going along. So yeah, I folded them in the middle and then I just wrapped the wire around them. So once the ribbon was secure in the wire, I then cut it off. It was harder than it looked actually. They might be thin, but they're very good. Very hard to cut. So I decided to wrap some floral wire around. Now, I've never used this before. I've never used florist tape, and I wasn't quite sure how to do it. I've watched a couple of videos and these people just spin it onto anything they need to. I found it quite difficult at first. It's not very sticky. I expected it to be like a sellotape on the back, but it's not. It does pick up any bit of glitter or anything that's on your crafting table, so just be aware of that. But it's not very thick. Not very sticky. So I did struggle a bit at first, and I did think to myself, why don't I just use sellotape? And then afterwards, after I'd done a couple, I thought, actually, I don't really need to put it onto these parts. I only need to put it onto the actual stem. So that's what I did. So I'm just doing the same thing here with the bells. So I'm just pushing it through, and I actually doubled it over and just gave it a good twist at the back. Same with the heart decoration and the remainder of the ribbons. So then with the longer ribbons that I had, these were 20 inches long, I wanted to make them into, you know, like the curly bits that come out of a Christmas tree or a Christmas pic. I wanted to make some of those. So really this ribbon is just a little bit too wide. Yeah, can anybody explain why I've got a jar of red cabbage on my crafting table? No idea why. As I was editing, I thought, why is there a jar of red cabbage there? Anyway, so I decided to put some wire inside the actual ribbon, glue it in. Now again, in hindsight, I'd have probably been better off using either the stuff that I got from the range, which was a bit thicker, or doubling or even tripling up these wires, spinning them together just so it made them more secure. But I just put a bead of ribbon down the centre and just secured that in place, secured the wire in place, and then I glued either side of the actual ribbon. once they were dry, I just basically folded them up. Now you could wrap them around something to make the barrels, but I just decided to roll them. I thought it was easier. And then once I'd pulled them out, I noticed that they were quite wide at the bottom and I didn't want that. So I just folded the ribbon in and wrapped the remaining wire around, just making sure I had some left that I could put some of the florist tape on. And then, yeah, I did put florist tape on these because I wanted to cover up the ribbon at the bottom so it wouldn't fray. So because I knew that the wires weren't going to be sturdy enough to hold everything up, I got these, they're just wooden dowels basically. You could use a chopstick, you could use anything like that. And I'm just covering these with the floral tape. Now, as you can see, I've got used to doing it now and I'm spinning it round like a professional. Not really, but like I say, you could use sellotape or anything like that. And then I'm going to start securing everything onto this wooden dowel or this skewer. So I'm just twisting the wire that is left over on the actual embellishment piece around the stick, and then I'm going to go over that with floral wire again, and I do that with them all. So I start working my way down, and as I want to add in different parts, I just slot them in and then carry on with the floral tape. Then that's it, guys, they're all done. What do you think? I am going to try and do some more, so I will bring you a couple of more videos, but I'm really pleased with how these turned out for my first attempt. Thanks for watching. Please do comment, like, and of course, please do subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching again. Bye.